Welcome back to the Pioneer Postgame Show on the Pioneer Sports Network. I'm Justin Chartre, and I'm joined by head coach Danielle Marante. Coach, first off, congrats on the win today.
Thank you very much.
You know, we talk a lot about serve receive, and today your team serve receive, it really showed. What do you think was key for you guys to have success in the serve receive department today against Queens?
Well, we always look, you can see these percentages at the end. We're trying to look at, okay, what percentage are we at? And our goal is to be at that 80%. It is achievable, I think, for our team. We do work very well in serve receive when it's on. When we struggle, you can see the set that we lost. It was obviously 54%. So when it lowers like that, it's a direct correlation to what we're trying to do. But I do think we have great passers. I don't think that's the issue. It's just there's moments that we're not getting out of soon enough to recover from. So it's something that we always work on. You know, we're always talking about. We're making sure that we're focused on that every day in practice. Just how we can make it that much better, efficient every single time we go.
Absolutely. Playing off of that, you guys are one of the best in the league, actually the best in opponent hitting percentage. You guys hold opponents to around a 134 hitting range. In terms of, is it something you practice? Is it something you preach coming into a weekly basis, or is it just something your front line has just stepped up and done a great job answering the call?
I think, like Carly said, we work on our blocking. I mean, that's one of the things we focus on every day too, becoming more efficient at every single skill. We're not a team that thinks, okay, we're so good in this area that we don't need to work at it. It's something that if we're good at it, we want to perfect it, I guess, is the mentality that we go into. If it's good, we can make it that much better. So it's an everyday thing. Yes, of course, we want to hold teams to a lower hitting percentage because that's in our favor. But I think regardless of what our block is doing, our defense behind them is just as prepared as long as our block is doing their job as well, which holds them to a lower hitting percentage as well. So if both of those are in line, if we're ending plays at the net and we're digging balls, I think we're in a good position because we know we have the hitters that can score.
Absolutely. You've got two players who are chasing some records here. Obviously, Carly Sosnowski, she's close to 1,000 digs. And then you've got Elise Carmichael, who is chasing to be 10th all-time in program history in service aces and setting assists. So just talk about how awesome it's been to have that tandem in the back row of Sosnowski, and then you have someone like Elise to help man the sets and get the ball to your
Well, if you think about it, too, it's a pretty amazing situation that they're in. They had one full season. We had a COVID season that was cut short, so they only had 5 matches, and I mean, to be honest, it wasn't our best showing last year, unfortunately, because of the situation. And then to come in this year and have half a season done and already be breaking records, that's phenomenal. I can't say more about those two. They work hard. They're leaders for us, both of them, on and off the court. I think they're respected by their teammates for the way they play. So I'm excited for them. I hope that they get it, sooner than later, obviously. But just, I do think that they also have the team goal in mind, and they're not worried about those personal goals. Yeah. But so excited for them to achieve them when they're happening, to celebrate them.
Absolutely. And I'll say, it seemed like Amaya Burrows just had such a hot hand on the outside today. I mean, she tallied 21 kills off just 4 attack errors. She was just extremely efficient. Talk about her play and how critical that was, especially coming down the stretch to close the door on Queens.
Amaya is so hard to handle because she plays at another level, literally above the net, above people.
Yes.
So if you're not playing at that same level, she's very hard to stop. Plus, the pace that she's swinging, she has a very quick arm. Our setters are able to run the offense very quickly. So when they're up there and she's swinging fast, she's just one of those kids, like, you watch her and you're in awe of what she's doing at that level. And she's just a good kid. Like, she works hard. She's yes ma'am, yes sir, whatever it is, whatever the correction is, she knows she needs to do it. So I think she's a kid that doesn't settle for where she's at either. She's constantly working to be better. Her jump serve, her shots that she has, serve receive, defensively, all of those things that make her the great player that she is. But the hitting, for sure, it definitely stands out.
Absolutely. You've got 2 matches. You stay home. You got Coker, Wingate. What are some aspects you want to see your team work on this week in practice leading up to these 2 matches on your home court?
Yeah, I think we've talked about it before. Always the serve and pass game, I think, for us. I mean, the more aggressive we can serve. It's been, off and on this year, but that's something that we always want to focus on, making sure we're consistent in our serve receive, lots of communication, chest down, making sure we're passing to target and in the areas where we can run our offense however we want to run it. And I think if we can do that, it always puts us in a good position to be successful. But not overlook, any team that we play. I think it's one at a time. Going into this week, we have Coker first, and that's what our focus is on.
Absolutely. Coach, congratulations again. Tusculum takes this one 3-1 over Queens. We appreciate you watching the Pioneer post-game show here on the Pioneer Sports Network.